know what you're thinking. Brittany, I just saw you with the dry hair and a ponytail. Why is your hair wet? You took a daytime shower with your kids? See, folks, this is what happens when your 3-week-old baby spits up all down the front of your shirt. Not just on, but in, skin to skin. On the skin, dripping all the way down to your belly button, in your boobs, in your bra. Hello, everybody. It is Monday, and I look like poop, but it's okay because it's a good day. I've reheated my coffee probably about 4 times. It's 2:30, and I'm just now getting to it. Lukewarm. Pretty good stuff. Andrew just left for work about a half hour ago. I am finally sitting down and editing. I haven't even got to editing last week's vlog because it's taking 1.5 million years to import to my computer. And I think it might be a long one, but it seems as though you guys seem to enjoy long ones, so that makes me happy. Mondays I usually go out and get some independent time because it's the one day where nobody's here, but not today. We went out quite a bit this weekend. My very good friend, one of my best friends, came to visit me from Vegas to see Bailey. He was actually just driving through, but it was freaking amazing to see him. I haven't seen him in 2 years, which is ridiculous considering Vegas is like 5 hours away. And Andrew's parents live there, but we really haven't gone. The last time we went was Christmas of 2016. This Christmas they came down. Actually, they came down for Thanksgiving. We didn't see them for Christmas. So anyways, what else? Oh, we went on Saturday, you guys saw, to get the boys a shave, which was flipping amazing. The guy was like super cool, like one of those dapper boys, you know. He was a really good barber, and he actually has his own studio, and so we're gonna go there next time because this one shave was $45 flippin' dollars. It's like more than a manicure, pedicure. Well, that's about the same, I guess. But anyways, the boys really liked it. My dad and Andrew, they said that they could see doing that like once a month. This morning I made everyone a smoothie. My dad's not feeling well, which is terrifying because immune systems for me and Bailey are not quite there. Bailey, number 1, is only 3 weeks old, and I am having issues with my white blood cells again. I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, back in October, I did like a medical update, and it was like kind of scary. It was like a leukemia scare, and so they're too low again, but not as bad as last time. So I'm gonna go to a different institute that happens to have the word cancer in it, but it's not necessarily cancer. Yeah. So anyways, I'm waiting for them to call me. My referral just went in on Friday. So that was kind of somber news for the weekend. Kind of sucked, but it is what it is. Do you hear my son's fake AF laugh? Some really exciting news today is that we're waiting on Amazon to deliver a baby carrier. I broke down about one. I wasn't going to because I literally have, I think 2. No, I have 1 in storage. It's a baby Bjorn, and I had a Moby wrap, but I wasn't very fond of the Moby wrap with my son. I think he did much better than baby Bjorn. And so I was like, I'm not getting one. I have 1 in storage. It's ridiculous to buy another one, but Bailey is a little bit more dependent on mommy than Aiden was. Aiden was like not a very affectionate baby, whereas Bailey is much more affectionate. And I think because she just had medical stuff that I just never wanted to put her down. My mom never wanted to put her down. With Aiden, my husband got home at like 10 o'clock at night, and so both of us were there to kind of like backboard each other with nighttime feedings and stuff like that. My husband actually did a lot of it because in the beginning I had a C-section like this time, but for some reason I remember my son's C-section being 10 times worse than this one. I've healed maybe just because I had to so quickly. Even my doctor when I went in on Wednesday was like, this looks a lot better than most people that come in after 2 weeks. I was like, yes, go super body, even though I'm having medical issues. Anyways, so what was I going with that? Oh, at nighttime, I started co-sleeping, which is very controversial, and I'm not going to really go into it because I know that a lot of people browbeat it, but I am officially a co-sleeper. I sleep with her every single night because it's just me. Not that I have to justify it at all because a lot of people choose to do it no matter if their husband's home or not, but I'm by myself 4 to 5 nights out of the week. And I also have a 2-year-old, which is pretty exhausting. But I do have help here, you know what I mean? But I'm just so tired at night. And our room is so small that the bassinet only can be on my husband's side. And I can't sleep on my husband's side. I tried the very first night he went back to work. I was like, nope, not doing it. And I was too tired to get up and walk all the way around. And at that point, I was like still healing. I was like, I'm just going to leave her in bed with me. And I can just whip out the boobie and everything will be great. And it is. And I love sleeping with her. It's like the most satisfying thing to hear her like dreaming and her heart beating and you know what I mean? I don't know. I just love it. I really do. And I never thought I would be one of those people, and I will admit that I used to be Judgy McJudgerson on people who did co-sleep. Like, oh my gosh, that's such a horrible habit. I can't not sleep with her. I just can't. And I don't even sleep with her the whole night when Andrew's here. He'll do like a feeding and then he's like super tired, which is funny. And so I'll just take her from then after he feeds her. And that way he can get some sleep and I get some cuddle and some sleep. I mean, you don't sleep the best with a kid right next to you, even a baby, but I love it. My videos have finally imported, so I'm going to get going on that because it's probably going to take me about an hour or two to edit it because it's so long. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Going to the bank and we're gonna get some money. Going to the bank on a Tuesday. Hey, hey, hey. It's Tuesday and we're going to the bank with 2 kids by myself. I just have to keep reiterating what a challenge that is. Hi guys, sorry my steering wheel's in the way, but I'm so sick of holding my phone and there's not really another place to put you where my mount will stay. So it's Tuesday. Andrew didn't get home until like 6 this morning, so when it rains it pours. This is essentially how my morning has been going, is Bailey not really having a great time. Remember I was telling you guys that yesterday that I am a co-sleeper, and Bailey cannot be put down. I mean, technically she can be put down, obviously, but she really doesn't like it. And it's such a hard thing to say, like, I mean, it's not hard to say, it's hard to do, like, just leave her there, let her self-soothe, when she literally gets, like, purple on the face. Purple. And looks like she's gonna stop breathing. So, I ordered a carrier, a baby carrier, and it got here. I was like waiting for it yesterday and they of course just left it in the box. So it's from Lily. I thought I got an Ergo Baby, but it's Lily Baby, complete 6-position carrier. So we're gonna try it out at, I think, at the grocery store. Maybe not. I can't tell what I want to do because I'm gonna end up carrying her. I just know it. I just have a feeling I'm gonna end up carrying her and then I'm gonna be real pissed. not pissed, but it's hard to flip, and I have to go get a prescription and a couple other things, and it's just hard to do all of that. I mean, I was bragging yesterday, like, it's amazing the things you can do with one hand, but I really don't want to have to do everything with one hand. Although, I must admit, my left arm is getting pretty beefy, so that's always nice. So we're gonna go into fries. I don't like this at all. I don't like that you can't see me over my steering wheel. Who is that? Who is that cute kid? Who is that? Who's that? Oh, that's so nice. Oh, my pretty baby. It's night time. Wednesday, obviously, and I went to the bank and went to Starbucks to get a coffee because I am so tired. And now I'm at the oncologist and I have to go in and get my medical records, and I'm just struggling to get out of the car, even though I'm not going to go here anymore, and I literally just need to go in, grab papers, and walk out. I'm just really having a hard time, and I know a lot of it is like postpartum hormones of just being really emotional about being here again, but that's like also realistic, as like I really can't believe I'm back in this boat with medical scariness, and I don't want to be a wiener, but this is real life. It's my life, and I don't want it to be all lollipops and rainbows all the time, but maybe this is too depressing, I don't know, but this is how I'm feeling, and so I thought I would share it with you. I'm really struggling getting out of this vehicle, but Aiden's getting antsy, so let's go grab these papers. Hello. It's Thursday. Oh. What? I'm pretty sure I just saw one of my husband's classmates. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure I just saw one of my husband's classmates from obviously Phoenix PD on our street, stopping at somebody's house. On ours, obviously. So it's Thursday and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, cause it's 9 in the afternoon and your eyes are the size of the moon. 10 points to whoever gets that song. So anyways, it's 4 o'clock and literally I have not done anything today worth mentioning. Bailey's like on one of those, I don't want to say kicks, but she's not wanting to get off the boob today for some reason, which I don't mind because she's so cuddly and warm and soft and smells really good. Those baby pheromones, man, it's a drug. So anyways, I am on my way to the dry cleaners because in true manly man fashion, Andrew has sprung on the last minute, which was yesterday, that he needed a brand new uniform shirt with all of his patches sewn on for Saturday because he has a promotion interview for a tech sergeant, which is just flippin' amazing. If you ask me, everyone is like telling him he needs to put in his package, so he put in his package. Getting a promotion in the military is a little bit weird, and going from active duty to guard is even more weird because it's not as formal, but he still needs to look presentable. And all of his ABU shirts are from boot camp, which was 7 years ago, and so they're like super faded and pilling. And so anyways, I dropped him off yesterday, freaking $50 just to get patches sewn on, not even getting it pressed or cleaned or anything. $50 flipping dollars. Can you believe that? It's expensive as all hell. Woo! So, anywho, I'm going to pick that up. And like I said, we didn't do anything today. Tomorrow, we have a really busy day. We are going to... Actually, I think I'm going to make Andrew stay home. And I, myself, am going to take Bailey to her 1-month checkup. The fact that she's turning 1 month old tomorrow makes me want to vomit. And I also have a meeting with our contractor, the construction supervisor, just going over like expectations, deadlines for yada yada. So that'll be interesting. And one of our neighbors who, remember I was telling you guys there's like 3 cops that live in our subdivision. Jesus Lord have mercy, lady, come on. One of the cops that live in our subdivision told us that they broke ground on our house, so I think I might stop by there actually after here just to see, but we'll see. I'm gonna go get this uniform and hope to God that they put it on correctly. Well, I just went and picked it up and I have no idea if it's right or not. That was like, my husband wanted me to take it to a uniform shop, which is like all the way downtown yesterday. And I was like, dude, number 1, you're springing this shit on me last minute. And number 2, I don't want to go all the way down there at freaking mid-afternoon. So I called my local dry cleaner and I was like, hey, have you done military uniforms? And she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, our seamstress does it all the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, that's amazing. So I get down there yesterday and she's like, so where do all of these go? Now, if you know anything about the military, you know that their uniform have very specific regulations, and each patch has to go in a very specific pre-measured area. And so I was like, what? And I was like, this is why I called you. And she's like, no, she's done them before, but I just need to know where to put them. So I'm very nervous that they're gonna be in the wrong spot. I'm very nervous. And like I said, it was very expensive. $8 a patch. $8 a patch when there's a name tape, U.S. Air Force tape, your career badge, and then your rank patches, which there's 2 of those. So anyway, this is probably gonna be it for today because it's just a very boring blah day. Tomorrow though, Bailey and I are gonna go out by ourselves. I think I'm gonna leave Aiden at home with Andrew because Andrew, he's only worked 3 days. Tonight's his last night, and he's had 8 hours of overtime in 3 days. 4 one day and 2 the other 2. And tonight his FTO is taking him to like the really bad parts of their area, like the worst of the worst, to show him. I guess he hasn't been over in that area yet, so he wanted to show him like what kind of stuff he could get into. So yeah, and so because he's taking him over there, he said that they always get into something serious, which I was like, why would you voluntarily do that? And he was like, I don't know, because it's my job. And I was like, no, it's your job to respond to calls. Like, why would you go over to where it's a bad area and try and find something? And he was like, because that's what police officers do and that's what the community expects from me. And I was like, no, I don't think so. His FTO was like, we always get into something, whether it's a fight, a chase, or whatever. I guess they can like just walk up to people and start like asking them a bunch of questions like, hey man, what are you doing? What's up? Come talk to me. And usually those kinds of areas, those type of people are like, F you. So he told him to expect to stay over late tonight, and so I was like, man. So because he worked so much this week, and I want him to stay home because this weekend is drill weekend, so he's gonna be out. He's gonna be working Saturday and Sunday, and it's a completely different shift. It's like he has to be there at 4 a.m. Well, usually he doesn't go to sleep until like 4 a.m. And so I just don't want to wear him thin and cut down like reaction time and stuff like that. It's always like in the back of my mind, like, is this dude getting enough sleep? Is his life at stake? Stuff like that. So I'm gonna leave him and Aiden at home because Aiden's pretty easy, really. Just pop on some Elmo and then you can just like take a chill. So I'm back at home. I'm dying to go compare these shirts to one another. Let's see how this turned out. But other than that, I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. Well, it'll be tomorrow next. Hey guys, it's Friday. Bailey and I just left our meeting with the construction supervisor, and he just went over all the details that we've already been over a million times of like cabinets and floors and counters, and as exciting as it is, doing it 18 times is kind of exhausting, not gonna lie. So now we are on our way to the doctor. But he did say that like from today, which is March 2nd, that it's gonna be like around 125 days. He says he always usually beats his timeline, but in the last couple weeks, the development has sold, I couldn't even tell you how many houses. When we went in there, there were so many available, and when Chris came to visit last weekend, there was like 3 available. Maybe more than, maybe a couple more than that, but más o menos 3. So he said that he tries to usually beat those deadlines and that estimated wait time, but because they sold so many that they're having like long periods in between trade jobs. So like they pour the cement slab, and typically like the framers would be on it the next day framing out the house, and that sometimes it'll sit there for a freaking week because all of the framers are on other jobs. So that's just one example. So you know what I mean, it could carry on into electrical, plumbing, whatever. So we shall see, but I don't know where that puts us. I think that puts us at the end of June. All of March, all of April, all of May, all of June. That is 120 days. So we shall see. This road is so bumpy. So he said we could come by anytime, so Andrew and I are actually gonna go look at it later tonight. I told him, don't you dare go look at it without me last night, because it's like cheating. And he was like, I won't, I promise. And so I really wanted to, because I was, number 1, already there, and number 2, I'm dying to see it. But I told him that I would wait until I got back to from the doctor's with Bailey. So I'm gonna put on some tunes and jam out. I still have like an hour drive ahead of, it's not gonna take me an hour drive, but an hour until her appointment. So put on some tunes, relax. Bailey's doing really well. She's chilling like a villain. And I'm out by myself, which never happens, so here it is. Here's how far we've gotten. We have our electrical box and dirt. Not bad, eh? Not bad at all.
Cocco!
Hey guys, so it's the end of Friday night, and I'm gonna cut the vlog here. It wasn't as exciting this week as I thought it was gonna be. Even today, I was like really excited about going out by myself with Bailey, and it ended up not being that exciting. Not that it wasn't exciting, but I think just, I don't know, I was kind of in a funk. Had the manager from construction meeting, went and saw the house with Andrew, had pizza for dinner. Right now, hanging out in the bedroom with Bailey, doing the boob stuff, feeding her. That sounded a lot more weird than it needed to. So, next week it's kind of exciting because my dad is going to Europe on Sunday, actually, and my mom works Monday and Tuesday, and so I'll actually have some, like, time to myself with just the kids, which used to be kind of scary, but now I look forward to it. I want to do something fun because I've been really good lately. I haven't been shopping at all. It sounds so stupid, but we've been saving money for our house, obviously, and so I want to do something really fun with the kids this week on Monday or Tuesday. Probably Monday, because I'm going to be stuck in the house all weekend without Andrew. I hate drill weekends. I can't even tell you how much I hate drill weekends. It just sucks because his schedule gets all messed up. I don't get to spend time with him. And I already don't see him throughout the week. And I'm not going to lie, the weekends are when I catch up on sleep because he is here. And so, yay for no sleep, which sucks because it's my #1 trigger for hex. And I did wake up with one today. So, it sucks. Sucks big time. You know what else sucks? All these breakouts on my face. So, it was kind of a rough week. Finding out all that nonsense. That's something else we're doing next week, is going to the new oncologist to see what's going on with me. So, stay tuned for that fun stuff. I will let you guys know. And maybe I'll even make another video depending on how that goes. So I will let you guys know. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Maybe I have it up on time. Probably not. But I will see you in the next one. Love you guys.
What's today, the 2nd? March 2nd? You're 1 month.